Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everyone. What is better than a bit of flesh and blood, a hot coffee, and just sitting back and relaxing on Christmas Eve? I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. I am back online during my morning hours. A bit unusual considering the last few weeks, where I usually streamed in the afternoons. I am going to be off later on today for some family events, some good food, some drinks, and some laughs. So I decided to get in some hours today on my All Hero Challenge before we move on to that. Then tomorrow, as always, I'll be off and I'll be back in full strength on Tuesday. So we've completed 13 heroes of the All Hero Challenge, and it's actually the point where I need to start thinking about what the heck am I going to do after this. I'm sure there's plenty of things that I can do, plenty of challenges, plenty of ways of trying to learn the game, and I will find enough to do. It's just going to be a question of how do I best structure that to make sure you have an enjoyable stream as well. So today we will move on from Teklevossen that we completed yesterday, and I want to play Arakni. I think Arakni is in a very interesting spot at the moment. I'm keen to try them out and see how it goes. I think there could be some fun gameplay to be had there. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we'll do today. Not sure how many games we'll get in, but we'll have a nice chill stream today, and we'll just start playing and see where it goes. So we'll queue up for the first game here. Let me see. Where do I have my deck? Here it is. So this is a deck I found on Twitch. No, what am I talking about? On Twitter. I keep confusing the two. I don't know why. We're just going to say that we could stream because people need to know so they can avoid it if they want. And we're just going to wait until somebody else loads in here. Should be good. Should be fun. Let me see if somebody else is streaming in the category at the morning. We also have some nice chill music today. It is Sunday after all. It is Sunday, right? I am off for the week, so it always feels a bit like I lose track of the days and what day it is, and very fast. So let's just make sure. Let's go into the categories here. So is there anybody else streaming? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Me, myself, and I. And I am in the right category, right? Yes. That is looking good. Awesome. Right, we're just waiting for our first game here. And see if we can open up some packs today. Hopefully we'll get a couple of wins that will let me open some packs. I still have packs from every single set. I have, well, from the ones that I had before, right? So I have Dusk Till Dawn, Everfest, Uprising, and Outsiders that we can open up. If you want to be able to vote on that, the vote will be over on Twitch. So if you're watching on any of the other platforms, that's where the votes will happen. Usually queues are a bit slower at this time of day on Sunday, so we might have to wait a little bit longer to get something in. But we have something. So we are matched into Azalea. Let's switch this over to the screen. Make sure we don't start with a mistake early in the stream. But let's look. Micro Z. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, Micro Z. No choices for weapons. It is what it is in this sideboard. What do we think? What else should we take in here? It is a fatigue deck. That is the idea. I think we just play the first game. Whenever I have a new deck like this, I don't know how to play the hero and what the play patterns are. I just take the 60 which are in the main deck and see where it goes from there, and then I try to learn from the very start. Okay, interesting. So we immediately start with a Warmongers, and I think we definitely want to play that Warmongers, and then hopefully they'll have a really bad turn. So let's see if we can sneak a little bit of damage here. Just swinging those two daggers will put Command and Conquer into Arsenal. Maybe not going to block everything here, and we can get a couple of damage through. Then we do Warmongers, and hopefully they won't be drawing into something like a Ravenous Ravel or a E-Strike, then suddenly lets them go again. Because apparently, Warmongers is supposed to be really good against this hero, but hasn't worked out for me yet. So, let's do this. Round 1, start.
Round 1, fight!
Cool. Alright, we were able to leak 1 point of damage. And we'll play the Warmongers, and I'm sure they hate to see that. They hate to see that. And just good morning and good afternoon, good evening again to everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day. My bad, I forgot to run ads at the start of the stream. I usually like to do that right when I get online, when nobody's here yet, and we can get that out of the way without it bothering you too much. So I forgot, so sorry if you have pre-roll ads. I will try and run some of that through while we are going to be in between games. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a 4 hit that goes nowhere. I think we have so many good cards here. But at the same time, we don't want to be taking too much damage, right? I think what I want to do is play a Leave No Witness with a Shred. But I think probably... they're all good, right? They're all taxing their hand. And this is really what we want to do. We just want to be taxing their hand all day long. I think this hand is honestly too good to give them any of these cards. So let me just take the 4. Their turn is going to end here anyway. So maybe we can be a bit courageous here and just take that damage. So the curious might also see that I have a new sub goal. I absolutely amazingly reached 11 subscribers yesterday, which is it's absolutely mind-blowing to me. So I set a new goal. Like, if we reach that or not, I don't know. But you gotta have a goal to aim for, right? So I switched it up today. And in my setup here, which is quite improvised, I think one of the first things that I do want to replace is the camera, because the camera that I'm running right now is just my laptop camera. But speaking of camera, let's make this a bit better. Cool. Let me know if there's anything wrong with the audio or with the video or the lights or anything. Let me actually invite him to chat here. Because this is quite difficult what to play here. I think I'm just going to play the Command and Conquer and use these other cards at a later turn, because the Command and Conquer will probably require some kind of block from their side already. And I can't play the Shred. No, I can play the Shred. I keep forgetting. Warmongers does allow you to play Shred. So that should be okay. That should be okay. But at the end of the day, this is very, very good. Let's put this in Arsenal. I was hoping we could get some kind of go again somewhere. So Eradicate. Eradicate is good, I hear. Oh, a Codex of... what was it? Codex of Inertia. Right, okay, that is pretty good when you consider all the things that they could do. If this is beginning of your end phase, put the top card of your deck face up in your arsenal. Alright, I think we're just going to block quite a bit here. I'm not going to be able to keep any cards. I think I want to do... I'm just going to play the Leave No Witnesses into a Shred. So I'm going to use everything else to block here, because I'm not going to be able to keep anything in my hand anyway, so might as well block it out. Let's see what's at the top of the deck. We have a Codex of Frailty. I hear that's a good card. Let's keep that there. So this is going to be a full block. And then we see what they do. Nothing else. They're just going to Arsenal. Alright. Lace with Frailty. I want this. I'm going to sink this. Yes. Actually, that was a bad decision. I think I should have let that, because it's not an arrow, right? And they can check the top of the... Wait, they're running New Horizons? Holy Batman, what is this? So if I play Shred here, it's not gonna do anything. Is it? No, it is, actually. because no, it is because it's gonna be no wait -2, so it's gonna go down to 4. No, it's not gonna do anything for me. All right, I'm just going to let the inertia happen then, and put the shred at the bottom of the deck until at a later point. Yeah, I should have. I made a mistake there by sinking that card of his. I should have left the non-arrow at the top. Although they can't really check because they are running New Horizon. I don't see New Horizon built all that often, so this is going to be interesting. Just once again, welcome to everyone today. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you very much for being here, and a round of applause for you. Just for being here. You get that just for being here. Okay, so did they choose to use a Codex of Frailty? They did. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. I think it's probably a really good card with... I'm gonna use... Okay, we're gonna have to put a card away. These are really good cards though. Alright, so I'd love to keep all of them. Now the issue with my hero is they don't block that well. So let me... I definitely don't want to give them that... I don't want to give them the Endless Arrow back again. So I'm going to sacrifice my Codex of Frailty for this. Because the amount of damage that they might be doing turn over turn by keeping that, I think is going to outweigh me using Codex of Frailty here to block. However, we have to see what else they're going to do. Alright, so this is going to be for 5. I think we... So this is going to be 6 more damage, which brings me... Like, Leave No Witnesses, honestly, is one of my best cards, especially into her. So I can't lose that. But the on-hit effect is... I mean, yeah, I could have blocked it out if I wanted to. However, I think actually Command and Conquer is really good here. Command and Conquer is really good here. Oh wait, now I show my hand, right? But I should be... Alright, I'll show my hand. So I should be using the dagger much more than I am, especially with that tunic counter up. Me not using that is actually pretty bad. However, this will require they block with 2 cards. Because they don't want to lose both their cards here, especially with a bolt and shot there. 2 reds, okay. I mean, I'll take it. Definitely take that. Oh, the dagger wouldn't have done anything anyway because I have a frailty. So I got lucky here. I didn't try to do that. But it was still a major, you know, something I need to consider that I didn't consider. So they're going to check the top of their deck. See if they can Azalea. They can. So this is going to be an arrow for Dominate. Is it? Must be, right? Oh my god, this is going to hurt like a mofo. Okay, no, this is just going to be 13 go again. Just 13 go again, he says. But they have nothing... So it's going to be reload, though. But the death dealer costs 1, so there's nothing after this. So this is going to be basically an inertia. So what do we play here, right? I think we just use both defense reactions to block as much as we can here. And then we're going to play a dagger into a Leave No Witness into a Razor Reflex. That feels good. No, I'm not going to put anything at the bottom of my deck. I'm just going to put the Fate Foreseen here. It's going to block for 8. Ooh, good. Let's keep that, and we're going to be recharging some life on our next turn. Pass. Alright, so we are going to... Which one is better here? Which one is better? Reaction cards. They're not running a lot of reactions. Actually, not running any reactions. So this is gonna come for 2. Everything else is free. No, this is 1. So I can do a maximum of 1 though here. And I need to pitch the blue anyway. Okay, so they're just gonna let this happen. Then we're going to do a leave no witness. Let's see what's the top of the deck. A E-Strike. Yes, I do want to sink that. E-Strike's such a good card. I definitely don't want them to use that. Okay, they're just gonna let this happen. If they're just gonna let it happen, then should I? Then I think in that case, keeping the raise reflex for potentially bigger turn next turn is gonna be better. This makes sense because I don't have anything in arsenal. It's actually a bit of a misplay from my side here. Yeah, this is definitely a bad time to use that. But it banishes a card from their deck. So let's. Oh no, I had inertia. Ah, sorry, mate. Of course, then I'm not gonna keep it. Then I'm not gonna keep it. I am going to. Is it as a discard? Yes, it's a discard. So definitely going to use this here. Just push a little bit more damage here, right? Okay, so that's it then. Okay, let's see what they follow up with. And once again, welcome everyone to the stream. If you are here for the first time, which might be possible because I don't stream that often at this time. My name is Scowling Flashback. I play Flesh and Blood. I love Flesh and Blood. I've been playing it for 2 years, over 2 years, and it's almost completely taken over all my free time. It just is an absolutely fantastic game. Okay, so Codex of Inertia. Okay, I think this went here because it's the only... Wait, I didn't click anything. Okay. Something weird happened. That's actually the wrong card. I think it... No, okay, I don't get a choice for some reason. Okay. This is gonna be a hell of a lot damage. However, I don't think there are any, like, really bad effects here. So I'm just gonna play that... Ooh, alright, the Blood Rot, that is bad. That is bad. Wait, where did it go? So 13 damage, and if it hits, I'm going to take another one. I think I'm just gonna do what I need to do here, which is just block up a little bit more. Yeah, it's still gonna be 10 damage. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna take 10, and then the Blood Rod as well. Yeah, man, this hurts. Let's see if we can sink one of their Raid Razors. Yes, let's sink that. Definitely don't want to see that. And they're going to let it go. That's bad because that means the Shred isn't going to do anything, but I am going to have to put it at the bottom of my deck. Okay. Well, it's 2 cards banished, right? I think that's why they're pushing the gas so much. Okay, the order... Sometimes the order of these tokens matter, especially if you have a Ponder. But I don't think they matter in my case here. Alright, and this turn, I think we want to try and block up again as much as we can. Maybe Arsenal something if we can, but the goal really is to play Warmongers. And that should let us take some momentum back here. Okay, just quickly let me check something here. Sorry for that. You're not missing anything. Alright, let me just... I need to quickly change something around. Sorry, I didn't see that question because I think there's something wrong in my dashboard. Alright, let me see. Alright, that should be better now. Alright, so we have a bit of damage everywhere. Bit of damage everywhere. Ryan, sorry, didn't see that question up until now. 14. It's a buttload of damage once again. But as I said, I think we just block up a lot here. As much as we can. They have a Rain Razor there as well, right? They have another Rain Razor. No, they're just going to go get some additional cards. So we're blocking 9, so we're taking 5. That is, again, a whole buttload. A whole buttload. Alright, hopefully I'm going to not miss those chats anymore. If you're still there and you want to send me another message so I can see, then please go ahead. Alright, so we're going to take another 5. We go down to 11. Warmongers to your face. Hopefully they don't have an E-strike or anything like that, because otherwise I'm pretty sad. So this first game is not going super well. Not going super well, but we have a couple more games after this to recover. So we have a sink below, so that's good. See, now they have a Ravenous. Of course they have a Ravenous. However, it's only for 2. Okay, what do we want to do on our turn? Just kind of tax their hand, right? So maybe annihilate the arms. Let's block the 3 here. Usually I don't want to block vanilla damage. But we're so low, I think any damage that does come through is really... oh, okay. So, right, they have everything here. So that Warmongers did nothing, actually. And this is going to be hitting as well. So I'm just going to block the 4 here with Sink Below. I'm not going to sink anything. So we're going to take another one, and then we're going to take another 2-3 red in the ledger. That was a really good turn, considering I played Warmongers. And that's the trouble here, right? A lot of people are complaining about, oh, Warmongers completely destroys Azalea and unfair card, ban it. But did you just see what happened? It's fine. It's completely fine. Oh, I can't... oh no, because it's an instant. It's like, I feel like... the Azalea impact of seeing a Warmongers is completely overblown. Does it impact you? Yeah, of course. But it's not as bad as people make it out, to be honest. I think it's fine. And they're going to take this, yeah, because they're probably just going to be able to dominate. And we have our 3rd Warmongers. Let's see if we can get this played. So 3... so this is going... I need to block this. It's vanilla damage, but if it hits, they can reload. And that's pretty bad, so we don't want this to happen. Okay, just fixing some of my stuff here. 11 dominate. Okay, I mean, sure. Why not? So I actually need to block 4 here, because otherwise I'm just dead. Even so, I might be dead. Because they just dominate 1 arrow, and it's basically that, right? Okay, so what do we do here? Maybe a Command and Conquer is my way out of trying to salvage this. Nope. Apparently not. We're just gonna take it. Let me get some more of that coffee. Azalea is such a fun hero to play. Like, I played a small community-led tournament. Well, that's just gonna be it. GG. That was really well played from my opponent. She's such a fun hero. Like, round of applause for our opponent. But it's still, Arakni was fun to play as well. Just making sure we're sending some nice words over there before we move on. So that was game number 1. I'm just going to quickly run some ads so I can get the pre-roll ads out of the way. The good thing about playing Flesh and Blood on Talishar is that I can easily run that while we're in between games. So I'm just going to send you to be right back. Don't go anywhere, please. I'll be back in a chibi. Thank you for being here. Okay, we're back, and let's just load into the next game. I think that was so Azalea. Sometimes you just get a lot of big arrows, dominate arrows, and there's not much you can do. I think Arakni generally wants to play it slow a little bit, so something that like Azalea does, just go from the very start. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad matchup. I feel like if Azalea really gets going, then it's difficult for any hero. But you know, also we played this the first time, so getting a loss on the first game on a hero that we haven't played, the deck we haven't played, isn't really that surprising. So I think we should be better going from here on out. I'm sitting here, I'm playing this, and I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well, but I really miss playing this in Flesh and Blood. The last army that I went to didn't fire. Alright, so we have a assassin mirror, and we are going to be playing into Zuri. I'm going to play the movables here to prevent that damage that might be coming through. I'm also going to play the erase phase. She will get rid of quite a few cards, so I think I just go full everything. Full everything. All the cards. Play all the cards. Oh no, they left. Oh, that's too bad. I wanted to try that. I want to play that matchup. That could have been fun. But let's deselect all of that so we don't take the cards into the game that we shouldn't be taking. Yeah, I really miss playing in the Flesh and Blood, so to say. There is a armory coming up, I think on the 29th. I think that's the next one I can go to. I'll have to convince my partner that it is okay for me to go. But definitely want to ask. See if I can go. Hopefully that should be okay. And just play a few games in Flesh and Blood. Okay, this is not gonna go well, I think. I have AB1. There is no way... I think with this, there's no way that I can actually do enough damage fast enough. I think my only way out here is if we are able to tax their hand a lot. But they don't care about a lot of this. Let's see how it goes. Kano games are at least quick, right? So sometimes not a lot you can do. Oh, damn, forgot to take... Oh, no, wait, I did deselect those, no? Alright, let's go.
Round one.
I thought I deselected these cards. But it seems that is not the case. Alright, so let me just... They're going to block this, right? This doesn't do anything. Yeah. I don't think these daggers do anything into this hero, do they? Are they just gonna take this? They should, probably. It's like 1 damage, right? It's like, what's the worst that can happen? Hey, Hakyu Ryu 4, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you're feeling really, really good today. Thank you so much for following. Alright, so we have Ether Spindle. Do we want to sync this? No, I think a yellow 2 cost, I'll leave that on top. That's fine. Are they not blocking again? I mean, one of the ways that we could potentially win this is by just fatiguing them. Like, if I'm able to banish their power cards... Okay, so now they're gonna do some arcane damage to me, which I can't do anything about. Because... But, you know, I have... Yeah, it didn't sideboard. It didn't make my sideboard changes. Because I'm pretty sure I took in the Nullrune Gloves for AB1. Although I don't think, you know, AB1 is not going to make a huge amount of difference here anyway. I think if you want to... I think it's more of a trap. I think the AB1 is something that you play into something like Vincent. You might as well not play AB and maybe give you that opportunity to flick the knives, right? Yeah, because you're not going to win against Kano with AB1. It's just not going to happen. I think you need at least AB3. If you want to go the defensive route into Kano and you want to win that, AB3, in my opinion, is what you need, at least. Alright, so we're still waiting for them. So this is a red Ether Spindle, and all the damage is just happening to me because... Yeah, I don't have any Arcane Barrier, so the damage just happens, it just resolves. Okay, so... The sideboard, I think taking out all these D-reacts would have been good anyway, though. So... Yeah, I think that's definitely a lesson for next time. Actually, just gonna need to quickly check something here. It's still early morning. I'm still getting into the groove of everything here today. So just making sure what I'm seeing is what I think I'm seeing. Alright, I am seeing that one thing didn't work earlier on. Okay, so I'm gonna need to change my config around a little bit here. Alright, so I took another 3. Okay, so... Sadly, this is really not that good of a setup. I think I mean, these Sync Pillows, they do nothing. Maybe the Warmongers will come in handy. Although I don't think that does much of anything either. Okay, let me just check something over here. I swear I'm going to give you my full attention in just a minute. While I figure out all my small little kinks here. At least we're on the right screen. Audio is up. All my GIFs and everything is working. So we're in a good spot from that side. And we are just gonna quickly check here. Right, okay. That is good. Alright. I earlier missed a chat message and I just want to make sure that that doesn't happen again. That's a lot of damage coming through right there. And 31, I'm afraid we're already in 1 turn kill range. So, yeah. It's just kind of Kano, right? You just sit here and you wait and you'll see what happens, and whatever happens is gonna happen to you. At least it's you know, it's relaxing. We can just kind of view what's going to be going on Sunday morning. No worries. And they just... Oh my god, look at that. Look at that hand. I think we're dead here. Even if I had Arcane Barrier, I mean, look at that turn. How many cards did they play this turn? Tomb of Eindal, Tomb of Eaterwind. There's so many cards being drawn right here. Give me just 1 second, please. I'm here. Just 1 second. I was on mute. So I was saying, I've just got a call. It's Christmas, so I'm gonna probably get a couple of calls from family here and there, and I'm just gonna have to take them. So sorry for that if we get another interruption. Also, I apologize in advance for that if it does happen. But I just became an uncle 2 days ago, so you know, if there's any news about that, just want to make sure I pick up the phone. Hey Kingston, Merry Christmas to you too. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Also, Ryan, what I was saying, Dromai is a very intriguing hero. I've never played Dromai. So, as you can see, my challenge here, it's still going to be coming up, and hopefully I'll have a lot of fun playing them. Yeah, Levio is really, really nice as well. So we are playing our third game on the All-Hero Challenge on Arakni. And we lost the first two games. The first one, it was into Azalea. I think it was very much just learning the deck. Oh, you beat your multi-year Nats champion. Congratulations, Kingston. That's nice. 2-2 is a nice round number. That's a good way to end an armory. So let me just think about this here. So Katsu, I actually don't know how to play into them. I think I want to try and tax their hand as much as possible. So I think I want to keep Surgical Extraction for the next turn. Banishing a card from the top here, I think if I can do that to start the game, then I think I definitely want to try and do that. I'm just going to apologize to my opponent here. Yeah, Ryan, you know, subscribe, follow me if you want to see that stream. So I played 10 games on every single hero. I'm currently 3 games into Arakni, so I might play Dromai next. But one thing that I do have to say that I don't count Kano games. So we had 1 Kano, so we're gonna play a game more. Yeah, I just wanted to apologize to my opponent here that I'm gonna need some time to think sometimes. Alright, let's see if we can potentially tax their deck already some way or another. Oh, I thought I wanted to keep that in Arsenal, didn't I? Alright, so maybe a Shred instead. Let's see if we can get this Plunder to hit. Soulbeat Strike, yeah, the 4 definitely want to sink that. Yeah, learning Kano is an ordeal, absolutely. I found a video. I mean, I want to start banishing as soon as possible, right? So maybe I actually don't care that much about going into the next turn with 0 cards in my hand. If I can banish like a really strong card from their hands, I think that's worth it. Let's get this to hit, hopefully. Ooh, they have a... No! They're prepared. They came prepared. Alright. The dream was alive for a small time. Yeah, so I downloaded a video, or I earmarked a video on YouTube where somebody goes to explain into how to play Kano. And before... Like, I think Kano is going to be one of the few heroes that I'm going to be watching a video on how to play before anything else. Alright, so Searching Strike for 5 and with 1 card left in hand. I think I want to play an Already Dead and I want to Arsenal the Command and Conquer. So I think I'm going to take this for now. It's probably one of the few turns where they don't have a 5 card hand. So it is an opportune moment to take a bit of damage. Yeah, pitch second with Kano is pretty important. I have no idea how to do that. But yeah. So what were you playing, Kingston? What was the deck that you took to the armory? Okay, so 4. Alright, so this is gonna be 9 in total. That's probably Azalea. Oh, Azalea's so much fun, man. She's so much fun. I kind of low-key regret selling all my ranger cards. Yeah, so I think I took probably too much damage here. Let's see if we can make this work for us. Win Dash, win Bolton, lost Dromai, lost Azalea. Yeah, Dromai makes sense, and Azalea... What does Azalea the mirror come down to? Whoever draws codexes first, or...? Oh, 1-1 for 6 turns. Ah, the infamous situation where nobody can dominate an arrow. Amazing. Alright. So let's... Whelming Gust Wave. Yeah, I don't know what I wanna... Honestly, what is good for me to sink. They'll have a hard time blocking this. So maybe they're not gonna block this at all. Maybe the Command and Conquer would have been better here. I mean, unless they have another reinforced line in their hand right away. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's good, I guess. That's a full block. Yeah, they can prepare it here. They definitely are playing much more defensive than what I'm used to from Katsu. Alright. We have a 1. We're just gonna have to take this. I don't feel very confident about this matchup, to be honest. So all we need to do here is retain some kind of hand to be able to... Yeah, I was thinking that doesn't make a lot of sense. Do you want to play the E-Strike afterwards? I think. Okay. 7. We don't really have a good hand to play a lot of cards here. So I think we block 3, Plunder the Poor. We block 6. We play Command and Conquer. And we put the Plunder the Poor in Arsenal. I haven't been able to banish a single card from them yet. In before they have more defense reactions here, and what I do actually doesn't matter. Mirror's pretty much a coin flip. Yeah, whoever plays Red in the Ledger more, or whoever dominates low. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like a lot of matchups are really wonky. A lot of mirrors are really wonky. Alright, so we have 6. I hope they're going to block like crazy here. Oh, Mugenshi release. That is definitely a different kind of Katsu that I'm used to. I wish I could actually draw some reactions here. The only shred that I saw was at the very start of the game. So, what do we do here? Both daggers into Leave No Witnesses. Or do we just do Plunder the Poor? Yeah, I think the Leave No Witnesses probably needs a bit more support. So let's just do dagger into the 4. Oh, the Cut the Chase is good, right? Yeah. Okay. No, actually, fine. Let's play the Leave No Witnesses. I'm a bit worried though that they have. Let's see what we can do here. 100 wins, yes. I mean, all these ninja cards feel good. So what do they have? Sink this? No, I want them to lose this. Okay, interesting. Why did they take all that? Ancestral Empowerment, that is a good card to sink. That's to banish, that's for sure. Okay, so we have Searching Strike for 4. That's a breakpoint, that's really hard to block. I think we don't want to block that. But let's think about what we do on our turn. We have another Cut the Chase, so What is our best turn here? Plunder the poor. I mean, we don't want to take damage unnecessarily, but we also need to think about the tunic trigger, right? And, sorry, tunic trigger. The Mask of Momentum trigger. That's kind of the most important thing at the end of the day, in my opinion, to be able to block that. Okay, it's 5 again. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's see what else they do. So maybe this is just a turn for 9. And they... Oh, no. Here they are. Here... Ah, right. Dishonor. Got it. So definitely need to block this. I hope there is no Bonds of there's not another... Can you imagine Ancestral Empowerment here? They could play Breaking Scales, but it doesn't have combo. It does have combo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a problem. But we're just gonna have to block this fully here. We can still play Plunder the Poor with Cut the Chase, which is nice. Because it's a 7 for 0. Fluster Fist. No, that's fine. That's just a blue. Is it a 0 cost though? Does that activate Kodachis? Maybe it would have been good to get rid of it. So that's just gonna take this. If they're just going to take this, then I don't think we want to use Cut the Chase here. Okay. I think now we do. We do use it. Let's push some damage, and let's make sure we banish another card. So this is a 0 cost for 2. It does activate Kodachis, right? So... But it's only... it's difficult. Let's leave... it's definitely not one of their power cards. I think we keep this here. Mom is always going to be 3 value or higher. Yeah, so it always demands cards. Absolutely. Absolutely, I agree. Ah, they have so many 5 attacks. Okay, so we have an interesting hand here. So I think we're going to sink here. And I think maybe E-Strike is not an ideal card here. I do want to try and make sure we can keep the cards to play Command and Conquer. Okay, so this is an interesting setup, but not exactly what I was hoping for. This is a 2 block as well. So that leaked 1 damage. Oh, interesting. They're not going to play anything else. I think a Fate Foreseen into Arsenal here is pretty good. We definitely want to play a Command and Conquer, I think. No matter... The question just is, what do we pitch? Do we pitch a Razor Reflex, or do we pitch a Fate Foreseen? I think they have a lot of 4 and 5 attacks in their deck, and they're probably going to continue this, so I do want to keep the Fate Foreseen in this scenario. And be able to give me more opportunities to block out, if necessary, a big turn there. Alright, that demands... That's going to get 2 blocks here. Very, very nice. And we're going to put this in Arsenal. I'm guessing they're going to be doing something very similar. But this is just 4. Okay. Do we use the Fate Foreseen here? What is our answer? We don't really have much. So this is not going to work. I don't think the Warmongers is going to do much for us. Because it's a lot of attacks, right? Unless they have a... Art of Force instant. So even then, the Warmongers doesn't really do anything. Alright, so we're just going to take 1. Are they going to break Brace Riders? They can. But they don't. Alright, so in that case... I think we do Spider's Bite just for 1 damage. Sink this shred. Or pitch it. And then we're going to do E-Strike for 7. They have a lot of life still, and now they're keeping a full hand. So definitely need to respect that. But we do have 2 defense reactions here as well. So this is just going to be for 2. On our turn, we ideally want to play an already dead, or just a Codex of Frailty, perhaps. If we play Codex of Frailty, what can we go get? A Leave No Witnesses? Yeah, so we might just want to play a Codex there. So I'm gonna let this hit because it's just a 2. It feels bad to block with a 3 or 4 on something that's just 2. Alright, and we... Okay, that's fine, that's good. Well, it's not good, but... it's good to get the Ancestral Empowerment out of the way. Well... Okay, so... I think now we do want to block this. They drew 2 cards. Let's keep this at the top. I think we need more of these defense reactions for 4. Bonds of Ancestry. Okay. Are they... Okay, no Dishonor. Okay, let's play the second Fate Foreseen here. I mean, I'm fully committed to blocking everything here and then just use the Codex of Frailty. So I'm just in the mode of preventing as much damage as possible and preventing... Well, now it's hits, okay. Right. That was 1 hit now. Yeah, they're running a lot of 4 attacks here, which is very interesting. I feel like this deck here is a bit different than what I'm used to seeing from this hero. All right, let's. I need to overblock here because otherwise they. I don't know what else they're going to. They could still trigger Mask here. This is a very big turn from them. It's a very nice turn. Alright, let's get the Leave No Witnesses, and we're going to play that. Flusterfist. No. Again, it's the attack power is quite low on that. Flick. Such a good card into this. We're just going to put this in Arsenal. It's good. We have 2 different interactions again, which is good because we have facing an Art of War turn. And we're an hour into the stream. I just want to say again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you're all feeling great today. I am Scowling Fleshback. I stream Flesh and Blood 4 times a week. This does not have go again. Okay, this seems like a debate. I'm going to use a Fate Foreseen on this. I still want to take the damage. Yeah, stream Flesh and Blood 4 times a week. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. You can see my stream schedule in the description of my channel. To be honest, I've only been streaming for 4 weeks, so I think there is still a bit of motion in when I'm going to stream. I'm locked in for my Tuesday and Thursday streams. I think the time there is good. I have a full day job, so I couldn't even do something else if I wanted. So I think we just go Scalpel, Spider's Bite into Leave No Witnesses. So I'm restricted there, but the weekend streams are still up for debate when I'm going to do that. When I'm going to stream. So, keep an eye out for any schedule changes. Okay, so Leave No Witnesses. I'd love to have something here that actually threatens a bit more. But it probably requires 2 cards to block here. Yeah, it's not a 4. Yes, I'm gonna sink this. We're pretty good into the game here. Alright, and here comes the defense reaction. Yeah. That's the second one there, but they're down to a 3-card hand, and a ninja on 3 cards is definitely much less scary. Kodachi for 1. I should have done something to get those Black Tech Whispers back online again. So we're gonna take the 1 here. We're at 12 now. Another 1. Right, I think we need to block this. Do we though? Because I mean, what the question is, what are we going to do on our turn? We can do E-Strike for 5, go again. Into Slay the Scholars. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and just prevent the mask from triggering hits. Feels pretty bad because that feels like a waste. But alright, there's just a 2 here. I think I'm letting this hit because they don't have really anything to give that. I think I might need that sink below at a later point in the game. E-Strike. 4, 5. Go again. Yes. And then we're going to do Slay the Scholars. For another 4. Art of War. Yeah. Go. Bye-bye. Please, no Art of War. Okay. And again, they're down to a 3-card hand. I need to make sure that I'm not taking too much damage through these Kodachis, right? I'd love to have... Like, I'm not seeing a lot of the attack reactions. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of these shreds. I think I've seen a couple so far. If I see a lot more of these, I think the game goes different. But we're fine, we're fine. So yeah, just as a reminder, guys, if you want to see more of my gameplay, this is what I do. Hit that follow button. Okay, let's... The question is... Yeah, I think what I want to do here is block whatever is next. Okay, which I'm going to block with Sink Below. And then I'm going to play the Already Dead. And then I am going to Arsenal the Leave No Witness. Bonds of Ancestry. Yellow. Yeah, let's... So down to 17 cards. Maybe I should have blocked a lot more. Ah, we have a Sigil. Very nice. That's good. Okay, so we can just play... Okay, so we are going to let this hit. Then we're going to block the second one with the Razor. Then we're going to... Let's play Sigil. We're going to block this to avoid the Mask of Momentum from hitting. So they're very unlikely. So we're going to trade 3. They're going to Arsenal and pass, hopefully. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to play a Leave No Witnesses. Reinforce the line. Yes, I want to sink that. So that's the third one. So we know where that is. I think they played 2. Okay, I'm going to shred. Do we need the other shred? I don't think we do. Okay, we're going to pass. We're going to put this here. In reaction to that Kodachi, I am just going to... Alright, we can't really play anything on our turn. We don't have an attack, right? We can't play the Codex. We kind of completely clogged up our... Oh, this is quite a bad turn for us here. There's not... We don't have an attack. Oh no, we can use the Sink Below, right? So of course we're going to use the Sink Below. Codex is not what I want to see at the moment. I don't think that's good having that in hand. So let's just block that there. For 4. Okay, I think I'm going to need to take this. Oh crap, I forgot that that can go again. Oh.